Why do I feel so alone if God is with me? A kid named Jaden, 12 years old, sitting alone in his room, staring at the ceiling like it's going to give him answers. He's got his headphones on, blasting some Christian rap, but even the sick beats can't shake this heavy feeling in his chest. Like he knows God's supposed to be with him. His youth pastor's always saying it. His mom's got Bible verses taped to the fridge, but why does he feel so alone? Like for real, it's like he's stuck in some invisible bubble and no one gets it. This is Jaden's story, and trust me, it's wild and it's gonna hit you right in the feels. Buckle up because this is about to get crazy. But before we start, do me a solid and hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel. Drop a like, comment where you're watching from. Let's build this community together and keep these stories coming. All right, back to Jaden. So Jaden's in 6th grade, right? He's not the coolest kid in school, but he's got his squad. Well, had his squad. See, his best friend Marcus moved away last summer, and now Jaden's stuck eating lunch by himself at the corner table in the cafeteria. The other kids are loud, laughing, tossing fries at each other, but Jaden? He's just poking at his soggy pizza, feeling like he's on a deserted island. He prays every night like his grandma taught him, asking God to send him a friend, but it's like his prayers are getting lost in the mail or something. One day things get wild. It's a rainy Thursday, and Jaden's walking home from school, hoodie soaked, when he hears this weird noise coming from an alley, like a mix between a whimper and a rustle. Most kids would keep walking, rain's pouring, it's getting dark and alleys are straight up sketchy, but Jaden, something tugs at his heart like God's whispering, go check it out. He's nervous, heart pounding like a drum, but he tiptoes into the alley anyway. There, behind a dumpster, he finds this tiny shivering puppy, all matted fur and big scared eyes. Jaden's like, whoa, little dude, you're a mess. He doesn't even think twice. He scoops the pup up, tucks it inside his hoodie, and bolts home. His mom's gonna freak. She's all about no pets. Jaden, we can't afford it. But he can't leave this dog out there. It's like this puppy's his mission now. When he gets home, his mom's at work, so he sneaks the puppy into his room. He names it Sparky because its eyes have this little spark, even though it's shaking like a leaf. Jaden grabs some old towels, makes a bed, and even shares his leftover chicken nuggets with Sparky for the first time in weeks. Jaden's not thinking about how lonely he is. He's got a purpose, taking care of this little guy. But here's the twist. The next day at school, Jaden's in science class, half listening to Mr. Carter drone on about ecosystems when he overhears some kids whispering about a lost puppy. Turns out it's Sparky. Some rich kid named Tyler, who's basically the king of the 6th grade, is passing around a flyer with a picture of Sparky. Except Tyler calls him Duke and says he's offering a $100 reward for his return. Jaden's stomach drops. He loves Sparky already, but $100? That's enough to buy new sneakers and a skateboard. Plus, Tyler's not exactly the nicest guy. Jaden's seen him shove kids in the hallway for no reason. Would he even be good to Sparky? Jaden's torn. He prays that night, kneeling by his bed with Sparky curled up next to him. God, why do you lead me to this puppy if I gotta give him up? I'm already alone, and now this. What's the deal? He's mad, confused, and honestly a little scared. What if he keeps Sparky and gets in trouble? What if he gives him back and Tyler's mean to him? The loneliness creeps back, and heavier than ever. The next morning, Jaden's walking to school. Sparky's flyer crumpled in his pocket when something insane happens. He's crossing the park when he sees Tyler himself yelling at some younger kids taking their soccer ball and kicking it into the bushes. Jaden's blood boils. He's not brave like that, but something snaps. He marches over, heart racing, and says, yo, Tyler, why you gotta be like that? Give him their ball back. Tyler laughs, all cocky, but then he spots the flyer sticking out of Jaden's pocket. His eyes narrow. Wait a sec, you got my dog, don't you? Jaden freezes. Busted. Tyler steps closer, all up in Jaden's face, and the other kids are watching, like it's some kind of showdown. Jaden's thinking, God, help me out here. He's about to bolt when, get this, a random dude jogs by, stops, and says, hey kid, you okay? It's like this guy appeared out of nowhere, all chill, but with this vibe like he's not messing around. Tyler backs off, muttering something, and grabs the soccer ball to toss it back to the kids. Jaden's shaking, but he feels stronger, like God sent that guy to have his back. The jogger winks at Jaden and says, you're doing the right thing, kid, keep the faith. Then he's gone jogging off into the mist like some kind of superhero. Jaden's mind is spinning. He heads to school, but now he's got a plan. He's going to confront Tyler about Sparky, but not in a weak way, but in a way that shows he's not alone, even if it feels like it sometimes. He's got God, and maybe God's been working through this whole puppy mess to show him something bigger. So, Jaden's got Sparky at home, and he's got to figure out what to do. He's praying harder than ever, asking God for a sign that afternoon. He's at the park again, tossing a stick for Sparky. Yeah, he snuck him out when he runs into Mia, this quiet girl from his English class. Mia's always reading books about animals, and she lights up when she sees Sparky. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Where'd you find him? She asks. Jaden spills the whole story, finding Sparky, the flyer, Tyler, everything. Mia listens, and for the first time Jaden feels like someone gets him. She says, "You know, my pastor always says God puts people and animals in our lives for a reason. Maybe Sparky's here to teach you something." Jaden's like, "What? Like how to get in trouble?" But Mia laughs and says, "Nah, like how to be brave even when you feel alone." That night Jaden's praying again, but this time it's different. He's not just asking for stuff, he's thanking God for Sparky, for Mia, for that random jogger. He's starting to see it. Maybe God's been with him this whole time, sending little signs like puzzle pieces clicking together. But the drama's not over. Tyler's still out there, and Jaden's got to decide: keep Sparky and risk it all, or do the right thing and face the consequences. The next day at school, Jaden's ready. He's got Sparky's leash in his backpack, planning to talk to Tyler after class, but when the bell rings, he walks into the cafeteria and sees something that makes his jaw drop. Yo, that's where we're pausing Jaden's story for now. If you're hooked, and I know you are, hit that subscribe button and comment below where you're watching from. Let's see how far this story's reaching. Stay tuned, because Jaden's adventure is about to get even crazier.